Go.
Morning folks, so this is Monday morning's lower body session. First exercise you will need a chair for, can be the edge of the bed or a sofa if you need to, it's just those chair step ups. That's all the equipment that you need. Other than that, we'll just get straight in with the warm up. So as always, just a nice steady jog on the spot. Keep the heels low to start with. Just light on the toes, soft through the knees. Just starting to warm the lower body, warm up through the chest. Start to bring the heels up a little bit more. That's it. So let's work it up to the bum. Bring in the arms a bit. Nice. Just keep that going. Let's shift the focus, bring the knees forward. So pump the arms now. Get them in. Let's drive the knees a little higher. Nice. Take it down and just a light ladder run through the feet. So we just step in and out. Wide, narrow. Still part of the warm up. So just take it easy. That's it. Awesome. Couple more. Last one. Hold it there. Take the feet wide, knees screwed out, toes pointed out. Just nice shallow squat. Warm up through the hip joint, warm up through the knees. Hips come back, chest stays up. Let's get a little lower now through the hips. So you bend further through the knees. Again, chest stays up. Feeling those legs get a little warmer. Nice. Alright, bring it in. Stack the feet under the legs. Big step back. Drop the back knee. Just gently lunge up and down. Nice and easy. Give me one more. Take a big step in. Stack the feet. Big step back. So we drop through the back knee, chest stays up, drive up through the front heel. So heart rate should be up a little bit, should be feeling a little warmer, feeling like we're ready to start the class. Last one, hold it there. Just gently swing through the legs. Start low, hold on to something if you need to, for balance. Just slowly start to come up. Feel the lengthen through the hamstring, opening through the hip on the swing back. Last one, hold it there. Shift the weight over, start low. Always start small in the warm up and then get bigger as your muscles start to loosen off. Start to rise up a little. That's it. Roughly around hip height, flexibility dependent. Nice, last one. Hold it there. Just going to open the window quickly. Alright. So that's your warm up finished. We need the chair now. So we bring the chair out to the side. It's just a step up, so nice and simple. Shift the weight onto one leg, fully plant the foot on the chair, drive up, step, fully extend, step down. Same leg, up and down. Doesn't matter if you can't see my head, it's all in the lower body So nice and stable foot, planted on the floor, bend through the leg, drive up, extend through that bent leg, and bend through the opposite leg. Come back down. Key issue, foot is flat on the floor, on the chair. Fully on the chair, so there's no wobbling as such. Okay, set position. Foot flat on the chair, ready to drive up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just double check where your feet are. It's nice and steady. Fully extend through the leg on the chair. Drive the opposite knee up. Chest stays up. Drive through the heel. Keep it nice and steady on the way down. So it's controlled. And swoop, soft as you land. So nice soft landing. Front knee screwed out, 5 seconds to go. Last one. Come back down. Nice. All right, shake it off. Set position for the opposite leg, so we're swapping legs. Foot flat on the seat, let's drive up. Make sure that front knee is screwed out to the side. Going down is as much important as going up. It's just as important. So you need to catch the body as you land, which means that front leg needs to be nice and strong. 15 seconds to go. There's no rush. It's all about stability. Last one. Hold it there. Step down. Just walk it out. Shake off through the legs. We're back to that original leg. So set position. Feet flat. Let's go. Drive all the way up. And back down. So your option, you can keep with that. Or your option, you step back into the lunge. Same leg, big step back, and we drive up. So face on, feet are stacked under the hips, big step back, drop down, stack, still hip width apart. Every step you take, feet stay hip width apart. If you're driving up, step in, remember to catch yourself. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Shake it off. So you're either stepping up nice and stable or stepping back into that lunge, same leg. So final leg, guys. Plant the foot, ready to drive. Let's go. This is our last round, so keep it stable. Make sure that knee's not wobbling too much. Nice steady breathing. Drive up through the heel. So it's the leg on the chair that's working hard. 15 seconds. Couple more. Give me one more, all the way up to the top. Drive it back down and release. Just walk it out. I don't need the chair anymore. So just walk it out, have some water, get ready for the next round. So we're still working lower body, but we're going to move it into a bit of a cardio peak. So it's going to work through the chest, work through the lungs, and we're going to be focusing on the lower legs. So come over to one side, and we just hop side to side. So you pump the arms, shift the weight across. So the hips push out, We land soft through the knees and we work light through the toes. There's a slight shift through the hips and just bounce side to side. Okay, so set position, feet together in one spot. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we just bounce nice and light through the toes. You move about an inch or two either side. Arms are in, helping you push side to side. Keep it up, guys. Soft through the knees, feet together. 15 seconds left. That's it, keep it going. So 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. So just walk it out. Feel that heart rate come up a little. Feeling good, feeling a bit more awake. Stack those feet underneath. Let's go. So it's a soft bend and bounce through the knees and light on the toes. Really use the arms to help you drive through and push the hips. That's it, keep it going. So let's think about bracing the belly. Belly button to the spine, hips come back, and bounce. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So we've got the technique now. Feet are always together. Bouncing and pushing off from the side. And push through the hips. Feet together. Bend through the knees. Let's bounce. So your option is to stay low. So when you're doing the option, you have to sink a little lower. And we just tap side to side. So it's exactly the same. Hips come back, slightly lower. It's almost like a narrow squat down. Tap side to side. Chest stays up. And we work hard through the quads and the calves. Just over 10 seconds. Keep it going, guys. Keep that bounce light and the energy up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. One more round. Grab a drink. Tuck the feet in, bend through the knees. Let's go. Last round. Keep it light. Keep the energy. That's it. If we step in, step low, and a little bit wider. That's it. 20 seconds to go. Feel it through the calves. Light on the toes. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. So shake it off, walk it out. Just enjoy the recovery. Grab a drink. Okay. We're moving on to a side crunch and kind of like standing climbers. So hands come up to the temples, feet come wide, and we just bring elbow to knee, back down. Elbow to knee, back down. So we're raising this leg at least to hip height and lowering the elbow to meet. So we just tap side to side. Hips stay as square as you can because we're opening through the hips, and just drive side to side. So there's not much pushing back with this one. It's just Knee comes nice and round to that elbow. So we're not up here, it's not a step forward, out to the side. Okay, so step position, feet wide, hands to temple, let's go. So hips are staying square and facing forward, and we open out through the hip by driving the knee up to the side. So the fingers are light on the temples, not pulling at the ears, light on the temples, and we drive through and crunch through the waist. Last 10 seconds. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Finish there. Walk it off. It's a little bit strange through the hips because we're opening out and driving up. All right. Feet wide, hands to temples. Let's go. So from the side, you can see I crunch down and drive the knee out and up. So keep that going. We shift the weight side to side and push the hips out. Keep it up, guys. Feel it through the waist, through the glutes. Just over 10 seconds. That's it. 2 and 1. Hold it there. So that's halfway through. 2 more rounds. Shake it off. You really feel this one through the hips. All right, step position, feet wide, hands up. Let's drive. So you can stay there, or if you don't like the hip opening out and to the side, bring your feet in a little bit and drive it across. So this time you are coming forward. That's if you don't like the side, you come forward and crunch across. So working very similar muscle groups. Just listen to your body and decide which one you need to do. 10 seconds left. That's it, keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off through the hips. Have a little push, do what you need to do. Last round, guys. Feet wide, hands to temples, drive it to the side. Let's go. So really feel that crunch to the side through the waist as you push the hips out. Keep it going. That option, you drive forward and twist through the middle. That's for if you don't like the hips opening. Keep it going, guys. Keep it up. Just over 10 seconds. So 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Walk it out. This is a little bit of a strange one, that one. Just with that hip being so wide and out. All about flexibility. Just take hold of the knee and drive the knee up to the chest, just to loosen off through the hip a little bit. Same again on the other side. Nice. Okay, moving on. So if we're going feet wide, working through the calves. So feet come wide, bend through the knees are tracking the toes. Squat down nice and low, and we raise up onto the toes. So working through the calves, driving up onto the toes. The hips are back, chest is up. It's only the toes and the feet that move. Okay, so we come up onto the toes, feet are wide, chest is up. Set position, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just a really small movement, but we take it with control and stability. So working through the ankles as well. We just drive up. So from the side, toes are pointed out, knees track the toes, up onto the toes. Make sure we come up high, but our hips stay low. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it in and shake it out. Nice. Make sure that our feet stay nice and wide in this one. Feet wide, knees pointing out. Let's go. Good as it's filming and as you're behind the camera. That's it. So just ensure those knees are screwed out, that chest is up. Nice. So your option, if you don't like coming up onto both toes, keep the hips down low and we just come up either side. So just alternate between the 2 feet. Feel it through the inner thigh, through the ankle joint and through the calves. Just over 5 seconds to go. Hold it there. Walk it in, walk it out. 2 more rounds to go. So choose where you're at. Think about the balance and the ankle stability in this one. Feet wide, knees out, so you watch that rotation and come down. Just make sure we're staying low. As we get tired, we tend to come up and it's all up here. Stay low, chest up, rise up onto the toes. That's it. Keep the concentration. That's halfway. Keep it going. 15 seconds left. Alternate between the 2 if you need to. So there's a slight shift in the hips if you do this one. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it in. Just shake it off. 1 more round, I think. Yeah, 1 more round. Feet wide, toes out, knees out. Drop down, and let's come up. So you don't necessarily have to have your hands on your thighs. They can be here, up to you, or they can be out in front. You decide which one. Depends on balance, I think, where you have your hands. Keep driving up, guys. It's a tough one and a bit strange going up onto your toes. Just keep with it. 15 seconds left. Last 10. Come on, guys, keep going. Feel it build through those quads. Give me 1 more. Walk it in. Nice. Just take a walk around. Have a roll through the ankles if you need it. A lot of pressure through the ankles. Nice. So we've got 1 more round to do. Or 1 more set to do. We're coming into that single leg deadlift. So shift the weight over to one side. Slight bend through the stationary leg. The arm, the same leg, come down. So leg goes back, arm comes down. Keep the core nice and tight, belly button to the spine. Raise the leg, squeeze the glute, almost tap the floor and come back up. So it's nice and steady. Drive that leg up, nearly tap the floor. Eye gaze follows the movement of the chest. So make sure you have a slight bend through that stationary leg to support. You may feel wobbling, that's good. That means your foot is trying to work to keep your balance. So set position, shift the weight, ready to kick back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we rise up. You can take the arm out if you want to. It just helps with balance and support. So we keep that working leg straight, so that rising leg straight. Squeeze through the glute of the raised leg and brace the core. 15 seconds left. Keep it going. Keep nice and balanced. 3, 2, 1, and hold it there. So you should feel it through that stationary leg, through the hamstrings, and then lengthening through the glutes as well. So let's shift over, opposite leg. Slight bend through the stationary leg. Same arm and same leg. One comes up, one comes down. Let's go. I don't know if you can see it, but my foot is wobbling. Woo, now I've mentioned it. My foot is wobbling. That means my foot and all the muscles in my foot are trying to keep myself stable whilst I move. That's good. The more you wobble, the more you shake, the more work that leg and that foot is having to do. Nice. So make sure we get as high as we can, keeping the technique. 5 seconds left. Last one. And come up. So walk it off. You can feel that lengthen through the hamstring, which means it's contracting as we come back up. Shift the weight back onto that original leg. Ooh, don't know which way to turn. And let's go. So raise through. Oh. That's it. Now your option is to hold on to something. Just nice and simple. So you can hold on to something just to help you with support. So it can even just be with your fingertips, just to kind of ground yourself. And we just drive up and down. So 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, walk it out. Have a quick flick of the heels, just to loosen off through the hamstrings. Got one more round, so shift the weight over, bend through that stable leg, and let's go. So see if you can get a little bit lower. Now your hamstrings are kind of lengthened out a bit. See if you can get a little bit lower. So squeeze that glute as it rises. Drive that leg a little higher. Drop that chest a little lower. Just over 20 seconds to go. If you need to, you can tap the floor and then come back up. Just reset whenever you need to. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So walk it off. Shake it out if you need to. I always feel like I need to just kind of bring my heel to the bum when I do deadlifts. Awesome. So just have a drink, have a quick walk around, just loosen off before we start with the cool down. Okie dokie. Let's take hold of one of the laces, knee to knee. Just watch the transition. So I straighten my opposite leg, push my hips forward and push my chest up. You'll notice the difference, the feeling through the quad when you straighten, push and rise. Awesome. So just get hold of your breath. Starting to calm down now. We've done the work. So the leg we're holding, so the laces, let's bring them forward, drop the heel, bend through the opposite leg, put the toes on the floor and sink the hips back. So hips back, bent leg, straight leg, toes down. Feel it through the hamstrings, a little bit through the glutes. Make sure your chest is up, so we're not rounded, we're not down here. Chest is up nice and high. There's a nice arch through the back. Just keep it there. Alright, gently come up. Same leg we're working. Take a nice big step back. Make sure both heels or both feet are flat on the floor. Both toes are pointing forward. Lean through into this front leg and feel that lengthen down the calf. Hold on to something if you need to. Do whatever you need to do. Just hold it there. Okay, just shift your weight, shift your hips to facing forward. Now both toes are facing forward, feet are nice and wide. We're still working that same leg, we just shift across. So one leg bent, working legs straight, push across. Hips are nice and square, chest is up, feel it down the inner thigh. Heart rate should be back to normal, if not nearly back to normal. Cooling down a bit, and you're in control of your breathing. Just walk it up. We're going to swap over, so everything's shifting over to the other side now. Take hold of the opposite laces, knee to knee. Watch that transition again. I straighten out, hips forward, chest up. Make sure you've got your knees close to the other knee as you feel comfortable. So we're not out here. It's not really doing much. It's in here, nice tucked in. So same leg we're working. Let's just drop the heel, bend through the opposite leg. Now put the toes down, hips back, chest up. So toes always stay down when you're doing a hamstring stretch. If you pick your toes up, you're activating through the calves as well. So just sink in nice and low. Feel that relax through the quad. Just loosen off. You may feel that your kneecaps kind of tight, so just drop it. Alright, gently come on up. Still working that same leg. Push it back, nice long step. Both toes facing forward. Bend through the front leg. Chest stays up. Heels down. We feel it through the calf. Just breathe in nice and steady. So let's just shift, toes pointing forward. We've done this leg, so shift over. So we bend through the opposite leg. Still working this same leg, inner thigh. Loosen off through the quad. It's really tense then, loosen off. Nice. So just gently come on up. Walk it in. Just going to twist through the hip, through the spine. Hips stay straight. Arms come up. Rotate through the middle of the spine. Move the shoulders side to side. When you're ready, just raise that back heel. Last one, and hold it there. Alright guys, awesome work. I hope you enjoyed today's one. There's another pre-recorded one. So this one was pre-recorded. There's another pre-recorded one on this evening at 7 o'clock. Should be uploaded at 6:30. So I hope you have a lovely couple of days. Enjoy this evening's one and get ready for Wednesday morning's one as well. Thank you.